post-holidays got you drowning in toys? You are not alone. The average American home is said to have over 70 toys, and research is actually pointing to more toys leading to less independent play. You mean my house is going to look like chunky cheese after a rough day, and my kids aren't even going to be playing? We should probably fix that. Hi, my name is Holly. I'm a pediatric occupational therapist, a mum, and the founder of Play for Pod, which is my play and child development membership community. Today, I'm going to be giving you 5 toys that you can release from your home with absolutely no guilt. But first, if you are interested in resetting your playroom, relooking at how your toys actually serve your children, then join me for my free 3-day reset challenge, which is happening at the end of the month. You can find the link for that below. Okay, so 5 toys that you can release from your home with no guilt. But before we get there, I want to just explain to you why less equals more when it comes to toys and play. I want you to think about your favorite clothing store, and it has gone on sale, like madness sale. Like, you remember that scene from Friends where they go on like a wedding dress sale trip and everybody is acting a little bit bananas? Like that kind of sale. All the clothes are in like tight little racks, and it's hard to find your size, and it's hard to find the thing that you were looking for. And it's so different to that same clothing store when you normally go in there. And there's like some soft music playing, and you have your full body space, and there's maybe like a nice fragrance in the air, and the clothes that you're wanting are hung up in a way that you can see the whole outfit, and you can just easily, you know your size, like 1, 2, 3, that's your size, you got it sorted. Change room is pleasant experience. There's no lines, there's no pushing, there's no queues, there's no jumble. That is kind of how children feel when they have too many toys in one space. Like, think about rummaging through a toy box with all different toys and types of toys and different things inside it. It kind of feels like rummaging through that sales rack, right? As opposed to having a toy or just 1 or 2 like nice choice items clearly laid out in a way that really says, come and play with me. Just like when you go into your favorite clothing store and that beautiful dress that's a little bit above your budget is hanging on the rack and it says, come and buy me. So this is not just a theory, this is not just a metaphor, but it actually has been seen in practice in research. Recently, researchers decided to test this out. They invited a whole bunch of toddler families to their play center, and they presented some children with 16 toys, and they presented some children with 4 toys, and then they sat back and watched how the children interacted. And what they found is that when the children were presented with 16 toys, they kind of moved very haphazardly between the toys, and they didn't actually sit down and play with any specific thing. On the flip side of that, they found that children that had 4 toys presented to them actually spent time interacting and playing with these toys. So what they really found is that when there is less 4 toys, the children actually play, they actually interact, and they stay with the toy for longer. Now remember, the kind of crux here in our thinking is that we want to spend money on these expensive things called toys. Actually, research said that the average American family spends like $6,500 on toys, just toys, not education, not anything else, just toys before their children reach the teen years. So we spend a lot of money on these things. What is the purpose? Not just to entertain our children. You know, like this, a toy is not a screen, right? We don't want our children to be like passive spectators in play. We want them to be actively engaging in play. Why? Because this is the thing that really, really powers up and supports their development and their learning and understanding of how the world works. So we want play, we want toys, we want less toys, because we know that we are drowning in toys and cleanup, and we know that less is more for our children when they are really diving into that play. So what can you get rid of today? And before we get there, don't forget to give me a thumbs up on this video. It really helps me get these videos to more families. And if you are wanting to learn more about toddler development and really understand how to support your children in this really exciting phase of life, then make sure to subscribe to my channel, and you'll be getting Toddler Tuesday tips every Tuesday. All right, so what can you give away? What can you get out of your house today? Firstly, Broken toys. If you have broken toys, I know your children still maybe want them, whatever. Broken toys do not serve your children's play. You are probably well aware that they do not get played with, so it is okay to say goodbye to them. And that also includes the toys that have missing pieces, like a missing board puzzle or something like that. We know that they just don't get played with then. The next one is duplicates. If you have been given the same big, gaudy Pinocchio doll twice, you are free to donate the second one to someone else. Your child does not need both of them. The third one, now you might not want to at this point donate this or give this away or throw this away, but you can definitely pack it away and keep it somewhere else. And that is toys that your child has outgrown or baby toys. You know what I'm talking about. There's always until your children are 3, there's somehow a rattle lying somewhere within the mix. But really, toddlers don't need baby toys. So if you're still wanting to extend your family, pack those up and store them away for when they are appropriate for a baby. You can also start packing away that seasonal stuff. Santa, elves, whatever it is, pack that away. It was really fun for a season and it'll be fun for next season, but you don't have to have it cluttering up your play space and decreasing your playtime. And number 5, a thing that you can get rid of from your house today is the toys that your child wants to donate. Imagine this. Even with young toddlers, you can speak to them about the importance of sharing, about the importance of generosity, about the fact that not every family has as many toys as you do, and you can start opening up a conversation about donating and giving away. You would be surprised at what your children are wanting to bless somebody else with. Now, it might be something really, really small, and that's okay. By encouraging your child in this process, you're actually teaching them a really, really important life skill. So if these have been helpful for you, and if you are already in that zone of resetting and tidying up and organizing your play space, then you have to join us for the 3-day challenge that I'm running at the end of the month. We are going to be up-leveling our playrooms to really serve our children's play and their development. I would love to see you with us. You can find the link for that in the description box below.